on to part 84 of Ready or Not, Here I Come. And this is December the 20th. I went about took us backwards this time. This is December the 30th. Why not? If he could do it, I should be able to too. I'm kidding. December the 30th, 2024, by man's calendar. Well, he's just a man too. Well, technically I'm female, but still, mankind. Who gave him all his power and authority to do all this? Who said that man could start daylight savings time? Who said man could change the calendar? Who said man could change God's laws? Who said that? Who said it? They were united. Them who said it were united through the nations on this. I'll tell you that. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on third. No, wait a minute. I don't know. Might have been the shortstop. I can't remember. No, wait. I can't remember. I think it was an outfielder. Oh, my goodness. Anyways. Getting back into this. Luke 20, verse 22. Is it lawful for us to give tribute to Caesar or not? But he perceived their craftiness and said to them, why tempt you me? And how? Then he goes on to say, show me a penny. Whose image and superscription has it? And they answered and said, Caesar's. Inscription is what that superscription means. And he said to them, render therefore to Caesar the things which be Caesar's, and to God the things which be God's. Have you been doing that? Have you been rendering to Caesar that which be Caesar's, and to God that which be God's? Please don't lie. I would hate for a bunch of y'all to start dropping dead like Ananias. Don't lie. If you had been rendering to God that which what was God's, this world wouldn't be like it is now. We wouldn't be seeing Sodom and Gomorrah everywhere. We wouldn't see Babylon all risen up. We wouldn't see all these detestable things running the show. And I'm referring to demons on that one, not the people. But you know, they gotta have houses to live in. Just saying. But were you praying for them to get saved? You're no better than they are. But the lot of yous in Washington, and we'd have the same thing on both sides of the aisle. Oh, wait, we already do. Put the Lothians in as leaders, and we'd have the same mess we got now. Why? Because you all wasn't really following God either. Not really. You like the idea of it, but not the actual actions of it. It required something from you, that you be selfless instead of selfish, and that you decrease, that the Lord might increase. Going right on, verse 26. And they could not take hold of his words before the people, and they marveled at his answer and held their peace. They remained silent because they didn't know what the heck he just said to them. They didn't really know what to say because he outsmarted them, even though he couldn't read. Remember, he never learned letters. And here they were. Thought they would outsmart him because they were supposed to be these world-renowned scholars. Because they ate the apple Eve. But they ate from the education tree. I didn't eat from the education tree. I didn't want it. It's full of green snakes. The Lord would have got that. You know, y'all. It's a thing between me and him. Never mind. Anyway. Then came to him certain of the Sadducees. Now, this is what you probably don't know. The Sadducees do not believe in resurrection. Just so you know, just for free, I'm throwing this in here. The Sadducees do not believe in resurrection. They believe in reincarnation. They believe if you live a well enough life, when you die, you'll come back as a budding flower. I'm kidding. That's not what they believe. But, you know, the lotus represents what they believe. The lotus flower is their flower, and that's what they believe. And those from India believe this, that they'll come back as something better in the next life, like a king, if they live well enough in their past. They don't believe in eternal damnation that way. And they don't fear it. That's why they don't fear God, who can cast them into hell, because they believe they are going to be reborn in their next cycle if they live well enough and moral enough. And so they try to lay themselves up money in this life for when they come back in the next life, because they think that's what they're going to do, and that they're going to be resurrected as, or not resurrected, but reincarnated as something better. But no. But anyways, getting back into this. Then came to him certain of the Sadducees, which deny that there is any resurrection. Oh, that's exactly what this is about. Aha! I gave you a little lesson for free for nothing. That's what this is about. I didn't realize this was the part where it talked about that. See, that's what happens when you don't read ahead. And they asked him, saying, Master, Moses wrote to us If any man's brother die, having a wife, and he die without children, that his brother should take his wife and raise up seed to his brother. There were therefore 7 brethren, and the first took a wife and died without children. And the second took her as a wife, and he died childless. And the third took her, and in like manner the 7 also, and they left no children and died. Last of all, the woman died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife of them is she? For 7 had her as a wife. And Jesus answering said to them, the children of this world marry and are given in marriage. Pay attention. But they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain the world and the resurrection from the dead neither marry nor are given in marriage. Neither can they die any more. For they are equal to the angels. I want to make sure you get that. See that? It's right there in red and white. Jesus is saying this. For they are equal to the angels and are the children of God. Being the children of the resurrection. They are equal to the angels. Now that the dead are raised, even Moses showed at the bush when he calls the Lord the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. For he is not a God of the dead, but of the living. For all live to him. See, God is not a God of the dead, but Moses was addressing him as God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, which shows us that they are living yet and not dead at all. What you think about that? Y'all need to learn to pay attention to what the Word of God actually says. You miss so much just by going by what other people told you it says, instead of just reading it for yourselves and studying it. Then certain of the scribes answering said, Master, you have well said. And after that, they dared not ask him any question at all. Well, I'd reckon not. You had the Pharisees, you had the spies, and now the Sadducees, and the scribes, and all them coming and questioning him. And he saw through every one of their ruses and shot them down. Because he's a wise God, that's why. Because he's God and he knows what they're thinking. You can't outthink somebody who can see before and behind. Think about that. And I'll see you in the next part.